So the South Pole is bigger than the North Pole because they sell more merchandise.
Exactly.
We broke it, everybody.
It's just like
The code's been cracked.
All cameras are rolling.
Excellent.
Excellent. All right.
Do your thing.
All
Kaden.
right. 3, 2, 1. Action.
You talking to me? I'm talking to you. This is talking to me, talking to you. And I got the boys.
Hey, Will.
Oh man.
Hi, William.
The boys are in town.
Yes, sir.
Man, so you guys, Kaden Lucas, Ricky Bauman,
What's up?
was it like 3/8, 9ths of Clairemont Films?
Something like that.
Sitting in
Yeah.
this room.
It's a good
this
chunk.
is basically like a fucking meeting we got going on here. We got a board
Yeah.
meeting going on.
Yeah.
Got a board meeting.
So yeah, Will, the reason we called you here is.
Oh, so you guys called me here.
Yeah.
Actually, we've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
This is our final time contacting you.
You
I
do know
knew
that
was
if,
gonna catch up with me.
you do know if you renew it, you can save up to $250 a month, right?
Yeah, I'm good though. It's like getting like a speedy card. Like they ask if you want it all the time. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, I don't know, man. Speedy cards save you a lot.
They kind of do.
Yeah,
They
they say that, but I'm just like, I'll forget it anyways.
William is just
Lazy.
insufficiently irresponsible with his speedy card.
Yes. But no, I got you boys here, and we kind of got here not just for the board meeting, but we decided that we were going to do a fun little thing and watch some bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to watch some bloopers, kind of talk about some background stuff that we did during the making of most of our films. And so yeah, like I just kind of want to talk about how like vastly different that we do the style of our bloopers
Yeah.
compared to our films.
Yeah.
So like normally like super serious, super dramatic. We always tell these like very in-depth stories, that lead to like conscious thinking and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And it can, if someone wants to be a douchebag, they could call us pretentious for it.
For sure. But that's when we don't take ourselves very serious with the bloopers. Like,
Yeah, it's a show like, we're just dudes. We're just having a good time.
We're just having
We're
fun.
Like,
all,
we're-
I would say we're all three funny people, especially you, Kane. You have very like high-end, intelligent humor. Me and Will are more like cavemen when it comes to our humor.
Yeah, very like I'll laugh at basically anything if it's
funny
Kinda
enough.
funny.
Yeah. And so like when you see like how serious our short films are, and then you go and you like look at the bloopers, it's like showing you guys like, hey, like we have a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not that serious.
We're not taking
about
ourselves
it.
super serious. Well,
Yeah.
we take ourselves seriously, but
we
we're
take
not.
it serious, but we don't. We have fun. We have fun
Yeah.
when we do it for sure.
it's definitely like because a lot of people do like in their heads when they think about like people doing films, especially like serious dramatic stuff, they think, oh, like it's probably like they're in there like, hey, do it, get to work, like on it, like everything's like like tied in a real tight knot, which that's not how we roll with what we do. We like to be very laissez, very fun. We like to like if someone has an idea, listen to it, and maybe it will be good in the story. Maybe it'll be cool, and then like maybe mess around with it, try multiple things, and don't rush to any certain thing,
Yeah.
and it's because we're kind of just laxed about it. We're just like laughing, having fun, thinking of stuff.
and we try to include people too.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
always try to include.
And that's what we do with these bloopers. I'm gonna get into the first one here.
And this is the before Ricky era.
Yeah, this is So you
BR.
like the BR era
Yeah.
Before Ricky.
before.
I think I was like the last of like the core people to like join up.
There's Will.
There's William looking like Kenny G.
You got a lot of looks though, Will. You've had like 4 or 5 since I've met you.
I feel
know.
like Will is like that guy in that movie Split. He's multiple personalities.
Yeah.
He's like that wasn't me. It's Split. That's what it's called, Split.
Yeah. No,
like-
what's the actor's name?
Oh yeah,
Is it James McAvoy?
it might be. It's the bald dude who.
That was lighter. My bad.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad.
Which Dylan would actually name that because the sound. For my bad, Dylan, he sent us 2 different tracks and he like messed up on one of them and he called it My Bad. We're like, yo, that'd be a cool name.
Look, there's Owen Wilson running with no facial expressions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always give him grief, but he knows I'm just joking.
Whenever we make that documentary about ourselves.
Yeah.
This is horrible. So
This is the first one we ever kind of wrote.
Yeah, we like that little notebook we wrote.
So William, so along the lines for me, would this be considered your along the lines for you?
Yeah, this is the first thing I ever did like vocal acting in. So
I love you.
I love you.
and it wasn't good, obviously.
No, I mean I wouldn't say it's not good. It's just
It's
it is what you guys were like.
We can make it 1,000 times better now.
Yeah, if we was to redo that, it would be better, for sure.
Fuck you, Will. You suck at everything.
But this is when we just start doing stuff, man. We just decided.
Everybody
to grab
always
the camera.
shits on Will, but it's just so natural to do so.
It's hilarious.
We keep him humble.
We keep him humble.
I'm the most
We don't let him
humble.
get too big of a head about himself. For sure.
I let these fuckers throw me into a trash can.
I didn't believe you.
I believed you won. Actually,
So, one thing Kaden says when you see something and then he's like, doesn't believe the acting, he's like, I don't believe you, Will. Or, I don't believe you, Ricky.
I don't believe you. It's
I don't
from
believe
that.
you.
It's from that.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, so
You know what, Kaden? It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
just
fine.
Me,
It's fine,
me
Kate.
preparing to get chucked into a trash can or dumpster. I keep
Just
saying
stay weak and let him through.
Yeah,
Will took that hit like a champ.
those are not trash bags either. Those are.
We
those
should have
are-
got trash
We
bags.
should have and just put pillows in. them.
Canadian tuxedo, you fucking dork.
Nice Canadian tuxedo.
Nerd. Jimmy was just riffing on Will this entire time.
You're gonna kill him, Wilkins.
You're gonna kill him, Wilkes.
You see me shake the camera a little bit, but you have no idea how hard it was not to laugh.
He's trying to hurt you.
Penitentiary.
Bob's gonna turn off his lights, and then Will's just gonna be in the dark by himself.
Travis Obermeyer.
I gotta have Matt as fucked up. Travis looked good in this.
Yeah, no. Travis Obermeyer, the walking coronavirus.
Well,
He looked like a
I
badass.
honestly think
Love you,
I
Travis.
think what it is, dude, is because when he just looks good in any of the movies we do him because he decides to take on a character, and actually fit
And he-
the role.
and he does it-
And that's
yeah.
why,
Does it
like
well.
you're talking about, like me having all these different looks. That's what I try to do. I try to fit a role. Like I try to.
Oh, I forgot this look, like hair in the ponytail.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That was director Will.
Director.
When you put your hat on,
I'm so glad you don't have a ponytail anymore.
that time.
Close to having
Yeah,
it.
Joker had just come out, like when we filmed this.
Yeah.
So I always tell Will all the time, if I would have been involved with it at that point in time, I would have been there like, come on, Will. You could do it. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Do it
wow.
again, man.
That
That's
was
okay.
another. That was just me and Will,
Yeah, Kaden did that.
because we were supposed to film the one where Will gets the shit beat out of him. We were supposed to film that, but then we couldn't. This bit's funny too. Will gets legitimately pissed at him not being pissed off enough.
I always say some meta shit.
We
at the
do.
end of these bloopers, except for the last one. You say some meta shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have at the end of all two of them. I have at the end of the third. Let it ride, Will.
I'm letting it ride.
Let it ride. Just
So, yep, this was before I got...
You
tell your mother I said hello.
Dude, every time that's just hilarious.
Tell your mother. said
I
love.
made that joke up the first time I seen
And
that.
that was
'cause
the
he,
only.
He looks like he's yelling.
Yeah.
Fucking Ben. Like.
Yeah.
Because I had to show you how to get pissed off.
So yeah, it's just really is cool how vastly different, the bloopers are from what we do, and I don't know, like, what would you guys say like your favorite thing is about like doing the bloopers, mostly?
I think it's just showing that we have a fun time with it. And it's us getting back to like our comedy roots, because that's kind of what we started doing. And it's us kind of being able to flex those muscles again.
Yeah, because we did start doing comedy before everything, way before you came around.
Oh,
Yeah.
way before
For
that.
sure.
Well,
That was 2017.
And you being somebody that like doesn't necessarily make the bloopers and edit the bloopers together, Ricky, what is it like for you?
Well, I would definitely say my favorite thing about the bloopers is probably the way that we just like it kind of, because when we act, we kind of take on this persona or this personality that people like me, like I look like an asshole or like the villain or whatever, but I'm actually like one of the nicest people you'd ever meet in real life. And I'm like
Yeah.
super kind-hearted, and I'm not really an aggressive person or anything. And it's just funny when people see me in that light, especially like when I was a serial killer and I was like drowning you in the bathtub.
Yeah.
My close friends were like, "That was really good, man," but that was really out there. I was like, "Yeah, no, for sure."
Yeah, Will actually got drowned.
Yeah, no.
to a certain degree, yeah.
It's when he starts screaming in that one shot. We did it the first time, and I did it just like that. And then Will kicked the camera. And then when Will kicked the
you said that
camera,
last time, yeah.
I had to shove his head down again. And then when I shoved his head down the second time, he was like, you know. So it's like he got some water in there, and I was like, we had a system going like, hey man, if you don't feel safe, like tap me or something. And then maybe I'll think about letting up.
That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Just doing stuff like that. You gotta kind of take it. It's like a risk, take, give kind of
It's a
situation.
risk reward.
Yeah, risk reward situation. You know, sometimes you gotta get in the trench yourself and fucking dig it out. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna ask anybody else to, get fake drowned. That's not. No one else is gonna want to do that. You know, I'll fucking do it.
That's like
Now, if I'm an actor for somebody else.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But yeah, no.
doing our stuff.
It's
It's
just like
fun.
when I grabbed Kaden in the one video, the video that Kaden thinks is hilarious. Every
Oh,
time
at
we
the
watch it.
end.
yeah.
You talking about the end, the
Yeah.
post-credit scene?
Yeah, when I
It's
grabbed Kaden when we were filming that, I just
This is
go
in memory, by the way. the
in
video.
memory, yeah.
Yeah.
And I look at Kaden and I go, "Hey, Kaden, man, I'm just gonna grab you, man." And I'd say we're pretty good friends at this point.
Yeah.
By the time we're filming this, and we've
like July.
very, very, very comfortable. So I was just like, Kaden, I'm gonna grab you, and I'm just gonna try not to hurt you because I have ridiculous strength due to like winding garage doors and such. So I was like, I'm gonna grab you. Just like if I hurt you, man, my bad. Like my bad. I'm out.
That's funny.
Yo, Ricky, just don't get on tilt, man.
Just don't get on
Oh
tilt.
my god! Don't start.
And
You know?
I'm gone.
Listen, this isn't a good one. You guys have had way better ones.
Yeah.
You guys, you could do better.
We can try again. You know,
Will.
tomorrow's another day.
It is another day. Will, look at me. Look at me. I love you. I love you. I love you. No more trips to the clinic.
Oh my god!
No more visits to mom.
Do
I
you
love
need-
you.
We need to get your
Jeez.
mom on this podcast.
Yeah, good luck. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No,
Cammy.
no. Cammy.
It's
Come
not
on.
gonna
Come
happen.
on.
Talk. Do it. We'll do it for Mother's Day.
We'll do it we'll do the Mother's Day special. It'll be fine.
That'd
It'll be
such
Will
a
talking
weird-
to his mom.
Didn't somebody else do that on a podcast? What was that? What was that?
Someone's done it.
What's that?
I'm
I know
sure
they
someone's
have.
It's a
done
big
it.
popular one. See, like the cartoon.
Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
That one was sad though.
Yeah. He had his mom on.
This will be like more fun.
Wasn't like she like dying of like, cancer at the time.
Yeah,
or
she had
something like
cancer at the time. She
Yeah.
died like I think a couple weeks after that.
that? Yeah, that's such a sad thing, man. I did actually because of that episode, I really didn't want to watch any more of it because like I'm like, dude, I mean that's just.
Well, that's the thing with podcasts,
dude,
man.
I
They have
mean,
such an
well-
ebb and a flow.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing something like that. I'm just saying that me personally, I just can't imagine recording that conversation with my mother and then, posting it to the public.
But at the same
well-
time, like you kind of appreciate it because like
I mean, yeah,
you can
I get
watch it
that. As a
again.
content
It's
creator.
all about how you grieve, man.
Well, I
it's
get
all
that.
about how people handle
Just
situations.
me personally, dude, I just couldn't. I couldn't imagine doing that, and especially dude. I mean, let's be honest. You're syndicated. You're getting money for that episode.
Yeah.
You're getting money for that conversation you had with your mother about
Yeah.
her, what life is, and all that kind of stuff. And like, I get that, and that's one. It's one thing to talk to people about what they're doing and things like that. Like I said, I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with it.
I just
Do whatever you want, but
I
me
just want to
personally,
say,
hold on, me
Sorry.
personally,
Yeah.
it's just I'm indifferent to doing something like that myself.
yeah.
Now my mom's not dying. She wants to talk about the partying days in the 1980s. Then
we can talk
For
about
sure.
that.
We'll talk about that all day.
yeah, but
But I was gonna say that whole like I can't imagine like I know people say that to people who grieve, but I just hate that statement because it's like one of those like backhanded type things.
what?
Like like, I can't imagine. And it's like, most of the time, the people are like, well, I can't fucking imagine it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. No, it's not you. But it's just like,
but
I've heard people use it
Yeah.
in that sense. And it's just, whenever I hear it, whenever I lost anybody, people would say that to me. And I was always just like,
yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
Like, be like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Like, I would cherish that and, like, take that more genuinely than somebody being like, wow, man, I can't imagine what you're going through. And
well, that's the thing is, like, most of the time, like, you know, you can imagine it.
Yeah, because everyone's lost somebody.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, maybe a child can't. You know what I mean? Like, maybe somebody's not.
I wasn't calling you out. I was just saying the statement in general.
I get what you're saying. Using what I said as an example of what other people use that phrase to do. Yeah, no, for sure. But that's where, you know, there's a difference of, you know, content made and what people want to, you know, release to the public and stuff like that about their life. And, you know, that's its own subject of conversation, you know. And, you know, that's what kind of like is like podcasts do is a weird thing is that, you know, it's kind of breaking that like image of people. Like when people come on and talk, it feels less like they're this plastered up ad for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're a real person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of is what it brings into.
It makes you genuinely see a person for who they are, not behind a screen.
And that's what these bloopers do with us, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like it kind of brings us back to a human,
our true personalities.
Yeah.
Brings us down to earth, more human perspective of it.
Because when we film these movies, there's no egos. We don't let our own personal stuff get in the way of these short films, and that's why they flow as good as they do.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna get into the second one though. We have 3 total. We're gonna
brighten up the mood a little bit.
This is the after.
This is the AR era.
AR era. And you're just talking about how you're like, oh yeah, such a nice guy, off of the camera.
Are you gonna fucking go, buddy? Jesus.
Now, the context for this is I've been working all day.
Such a nice guy.
I was tired, and this was a joke. Owen knew I was kidding.
You know, nobody fucking asked you.
Man.
Yeah. And I didn't know you that well at this point, so I was like, is Ricky just an asshole?
What's the line?
So it was just like a long day.
Say it louder. I can't hear the line.
See, like I'm having fun and stuff.
You're the biggest fucking Kenny G looking motherfucker.
We actually cut a lot of those insults
Yeah,
out.
you
You
did
went on a
so
tirade
much.
for a while.
We've slowly slimmed you back. You know how to actually say the right, correct lines and style of improv now. Like, you had so much improv in you that we're like, all right, but let's cut out like 90% of that and use the 10 good percent. You're doing real good at it now, improv. Like 1 or 2 lines, maybe. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Me, Manuel, Zubin have a little bit of shake.
Unless you're like Leonardo DiCaprio.
We can fix that.
Well, I'm obviously Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my god.
A warp stabilizer.
That's hilarious because that sounds just like fucking Janine. Oh yeah.
Janine. Which we still have Janine.
Yes, we do.
I have to
She's
just
right there.
They can't see Janine.
I know they can't. It's okay.
Do you want to get Janine again?
Yeah. I'll explain who Janine is.
Go ahead and get Janine.
Go ahead and grab her.
They can't hear you, Kaden. There's not a mic next to you.
Alright.
Here's Janine. This was Will's girlfriend for a
That
while.
was my girlfriend on the show we did.
By the way, where did this picture come from?
That came from Josh's apartment.
What?
I was leaving Josh's. They just had it sitting in the hallway and said free to whoever wants it. I'm like, I'm taking this painting.
Yeah, and we tried to auction it off on the show.
You know,
You told me that we weren't going to use it for anything.
Yeah, I didn't
You're
have
like,
any
why
reason
did you get a painting? We're not going to use it. And guess what we did?
It
We used
became
it.
my girlfriend.
no,
Yeah.
Isn't
no,
that
do you,
funny how that works?
That's actually a Family Guy bit. Is the Star Wars one?
Yeah.
He's like, there's like a couch. He's like,
Yeah,
somebody throw away a perfectly good couch, and it was just like how Kaden just was. I'm taking this couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also did this take for like 14 times.
It's not about me. It's not about
This is
my
like one of
work.
the first ones we actually like kind of wrote.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good that Will had a
Get a little
ponytail.
high. Will looks like he's like an IT guy at a high school.
Yeah.
He looks like
Like
that.
he looks
I
the
do.
role.
I do.
He looks like that guy that would be like, oh, what computer problems are you having?
Yeah.
Did you try unplugging it?
Of course. That was the point. But look, that's what I'm saying. I looked so different than what I normally look like that I fit the role better.
Yeah.
You know, that's half the game right there. Having the look.
One more.
I know what kind of friend you got.
That's a serious. Will's balls just dropped. I love how we're all like the restarts, how we start to do it, and we're like, you know, like walk away.
It looked like it took you guys a lot
It
of
did.
takes
It
to
did,
do
yeah. This
one.
was a very well written dialogue script.
It still had the best line we've ever done in it.
You had a baby with
With that bitch. Yep.
Yep, that's the line. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Don't look at me when you do that.
that's right. Yeah, I was alpha.
Don't look at me, Sean White.
I was alpha.
Don't look at me, Sean
I was
White.
alpha mailing you. I was just showing you who owns this town.
Hey, William, do you remember when Sean White went to the X Games when he was like 17, and
Yeah.
they were like, he's like, I'm gonna go have some drinks, I'm gonna eat some food.
You
They're
talking
like,
about 2004? That was me.
yeah, and then he was like,
Yeah.
they were like, he's like, no. The lady said, oh, how can you be drinking alcohol? You're only 17. He's like, I'm talking about Mountain Dew, baby.
Yeah. It didn't take you that long
That's
to cut
Sean
your
White
hair.
right there. Also looks like the lion from The Wizard of Oz as well.
That's not me. Will has like tons of Amish friends.
Yep.
Yeah. I say hello to them when they pass by on the street.
I bet your mom was pissed.
Oh,
about
she
the
was
mess.
pissed when we. She was pissed that Will cut it. More
Yeah,
than
she was
anything.
mad. I cut
You
my
look
hair.
like Steve-O now.
I said that. I look stupid. I mean, I knew I looked stupid. Oh, this is the one where we do the
Yeah, this is soccer game.
the soccer game, the fake soccer game. We didn't do too bad on the accents.
We did pretty good.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I hated that line because it's Will's voice going, housekeeping, and then you hear, no, thank you. I'm like, you could have at least had Kaden do the housekeeping.
Kaden was
It
the
would have
radio.
actually made sense if I
Kaden was
did
the
it.
radio guy though.
You said it would make sense?
It would make sense because I'm the one that
And
kicks
I
in the
was
door.
I'm better at doing. Oh
This is
yeah, you're
historic
right.
match
though.
between
You're
Clairemont
right.
and Hamilton East.
Nice.
My God, my God.
I love that picture of us though. That should have been our Christmas card.
I don't know. Will just has a very punchable face.
Yeah, that's not. It's
It's
a
just-
not a very pleasant
Hey, listen, man,
photo of
you're
me.
doing really great. You're killing it. But if you don't change your face, I'm gonna change it for you.
That's kind of the point. Kane, I wish you wouldn't have looked as handsome in this fucking photo. I wish you
I was
would've-
sorry, Will. I literally just put a sweater on and
'Cause I
grabbed
look-
my keyblade.
Because I was
Caden,
so
always
white for
remember,
some reason.
I never seen two pretty best friends. Always one of them got to be ugly.
Well, hold on, listen. For some reason, I was whiter than fucking a ghost. But Caden looks white. It's the filter you use.
I look this. Yes, Will, because I made it so I look tan and you look pale.
That's what you
Will
meant.
looks stoned as he always
It's
does.
conspiracy. I was trying to look badass and it didn't work. Okay. But oh, look at that little Janine.
Janine.
You guys have been through a lot together.
Yeah, she's been hanging in my room for about.
You guys ever gonna get married?
No, dude, I don't believe in marriage. So we are gonna do a bloopers 4.
Okay.
We had some plan to do. We had planned to do 2 other short films before.
Yeah. Because we always do it in 5s.
Yeah, we do it in 5s. And basically, we got 2 of them canceled, and then started working on this new short movie.
And then we just threw the whole algorithm out the window after that.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
Because we wrote that. We wrote a series. We banked that because we were gonna do that, but then we decided,
Which, oh yeah, we can tell the story of how we came up with that.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've told it on the podcast.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
You wanna start it.
So, how it went was Ricky was losing a bunch of weight because he was depressed as shit.
This is for the movie. Not
This
the
for the
series. Yeah.
No, this wasn't for the movie. This just like happened.
Yeah.
This is like happen.
Yeah.
And we told Ricky, like, yeah, man, like, keep going on. Like, don't, because you're depressed, don't do it because of that. But
Don't
like,
do it because you're depressed. Do it because you want to better yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
and look better, because you were looking, like, pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
But we were like, do that, and we will put the series on hold, and we will write a movie where you're the lead.
Yeah. And I lost a little bit of weight. It's hard. I feel like I capped out after, like, I lost, like, 20, 30 pounds. I started working out every day, starting to, like, do stuff, you know, I'm supposed to, trying to eat a little bit better and such. And it's just, like, my weight, I just feel like my weight just capped out. I tried, like, only eating a few times a day, but obviously you can't do that.
Yeah,
well,
it's just diet. It's just eating
It's the
healthier.
stuff that you're eating. Yeah, you gotta eat certain things to get
For sure.
you know.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how we came up with that.
We came up with that, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's exactly. Yeah, because we're like, dude, if you fucking get down to 180, dude, we'll make you a rock and roll fucking star of a movie.
Yeah.
Which we obviously ended up doing the movie.
Yeah, because we wrote it anyway.
Yeah.
We were like, this is good, so let's just make it anyway.
And you can't fat shame your friends, guys.
Can't do that, no.
So
especially when I've actually been putting an effort in and like trying.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
Like I gave it my 100%. I guarantee it, and I even
dude,
stopped.
I
trying
got a
to
suggestion for you. Start going for walks. That's something you could do.
It's just been cold.
Well, yeah.
Well,
no,
it's
yeah,
warm now.
Well,
It's
yeah,
warm now.
nowadays.
Like the last 3 days.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks we've been god awfully thrown with so much snow. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
We got like a foot of snow in one night. It's like it was like 63,
I walked
65.
in there. I can tell you my story. I walked. It was fun. It was snowing hard. Caden thought I was the craziest person ever. Caden thought I was insane.
That you
Didn't
said
you,
it
Caden?
was snowing?
Yeah, I did, because you're a dumbass.
No, yeah, he thought I was.
Oh, there's a blizzard outside. I'm just going to walk down to Josh's house.
Yeah, I went to hang out with Josh, and I walked
Oh, during a blizzard.
during. Yeah.
Yeah.
during it. We're
not talking about Dairy Queen either. We're talking about real blizzards.
Yeah, real blizzard. Yeah, no DQ here.
No DQ. No.
Yeah, so I walked. It was like, what, a fourth of a mile.
Yeah. No.
About a quarter of a mile, yeah.
It wasn't snowing the first time when I went. The snow was super high though. It was a good workout for my legs, that's for sure.
You know the
There's a video actually of me doing it. I ain't got it to
I
post
can't
it.
completely remember the temperature where your lungs start freezing, but I know it's like at least -5 to 10, I think. And I got a buddy who lives in Wisconsin, and shout out to Graham, and he's like, yeah, man, it's like -10 right now, like -15, but it feels like it even says it like on their weather reports. It'd be like it feels like -20 because of the
Then
wind
it's
chills.
-20.
And then he goes outside and like throws water in the air and it just freezes instantly. And I'm like, can you imagine trying to walk a quarter mile in Wisconsin to like go to work?
Yeah, no.
Your
Fuck
lungs
that.
will freeze. They tell you not to go outside for longer than 30 minutes to an hour because of getting frostbite on your toes.
That's crazy.
That's insanity.
Well, that
dude.
makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and we don't get that kind of weather down here like often. Obviously.
Yeah.
But you know, to walk a quarter mile in a snowstorm in Ohio, please.
I mean, in Ohio, compared to like Canada and Wisconsin and that kind of side of the world.
Yeah. If you get up north, which that's
Yeah.
We're like north-south.
Because my buddies
not
in
one,
Canada,
we're not the other.
My buddies in
Yeah.
Canada deal with snow every day.
yeah.
They don't have they have nice weather sometimes, but
See,
not usually, and that's like Toronto.
well, that's why most people don't live up north. Like you have like the
You'd
border,
have to be
along
born
the
in it.
border of
Yeah.
Canada. There's a lot of cities, and then we have Alaska, but that's like the most north most people will go. Like people just don't live there, like because it's so frigid cold, you can't survive
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in those places.
But I mean, people do, man.
Yeah.
And like we complain about like defrosting our cars and such. Can you imagine trying to like defrost your car in Wisconsin? Like a -10, -20, you go outside, your door's literally frozen, and no matter what you do, like you can sit there and try to pry it open, whatever, it's like frozen.
I'm sure that they have definitely ways to deal with it better than we do.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like it's something that we have no knowledge about because we're just not. It's not a part of our culture, obviously. But you know, either way,
Yeah.
it's It's just, you know, just take a risk sometimes. God, man, walk through a blizzard. That's what I did. It's fun.
But then, like in Texas, like even Texas got snow, and
Well,
Texas is like
Texas got
Florida. It's
smacked.
hot. It's hot in Florida and Texas, man. It's hot, and like my buddy in Texas is like, we got snow. This is weird.
Yeah.
They're like, we've prepared for everything, but not snow.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have salt trucks or nothing because it's Texas. Like,
Does it come? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't come often.
Yeah, but all right, I'm gonna get back in this. We do have one more blooper clip.
We have the blooper reel.
Blooper 3 is probably my favorite.
Yep. Oh yeah.
A lot of me and Ben and
There's Janine in the background.
Yeah.
yeah, Janine's in a lot of her short films.
Yeah.
A few of them.
For this one, Will, Ben, and Ricky pretty much just ripped on Will for like an hour.
Oh yeah, they were acting like my fucking like
Your Brooklyn parents.
yeah, like my Brooklyn mother. Like, oh, he fought me for 5 months.
He fought me for custody for 5 months. I was getting him.
My friend Peyton.
Oh shit!
Like
Ben, you gotta look towards me. Oh, Ricky, trade me spots.
yeah, my friend Peyton. Her mom is from New York, and I always do that all the time. I'd be like, Peyton, what are you doing? You didn't cook the cauliflower all the way, Peyton. You didn't cook it right.
Fucking reminds me of like Joe Diaz.
Yeah.
My life's been a quick.
Listen, I've done some fucked up shit in my life.
I love it. Oh,
I
this.
can pet my tigers.
Yeah.
And Ricky's Tiger Farm.
This is right at the peak of Tiger King.
Look at that. Yeah, Ricky's face right on the Tiger King.
Well, William called me like a week or two before this and was like, hey man, have you seen this freaking documentary? And I was like, what documentary, Will? And he's like, Tiger King. And I was like, Tiger King? What the hell is that? And I watched it and I was like, this is the most backwoods yee shit I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, drive about an hour east, you'll see the same shit.
We live like where I live is literally an 8-minute drive from Kentucky.
I love learning about that shit. Little Americana.
Yep.
You know, William, I was telling Kaden the other day about a documentary that Quentin Tarantino is he stands by it. It's his go-to documentary.
What is it called?
I can't really remember the title, but I do remember the premise of it. It was a 1984 car competition where people had to leave a hand on the car. And it's like a 48, 50-hour like clips, but it's like condensed down into a documentary.
Yeah.
But basically, they start hallucinating and like freaking out, and they have to leave a hand on the car, and whoever the last to lift their hand off the car gets the car.
Yeah, I know those games.
So Quentin Tarantino recommends it and says it is the craziest thing he's ever seen.
That's awesome.
And it's just like a staple of 1980 Texas.
Yeah.
It is, and it's like I was telling
That's
Kaden
very
about
cool.
it.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
What's it called? Do you know what it's called?
I can look it up real quick.
Don't worry about it right now.
This is a cool shot, though. I look sexy. You look fucking fine, dude.
I'm gonna wear a white shirt.
You're like a fucking Snickers bar.
Okay, just hitting on our actors.
Yeah.
It's not what it looks like, Will, I swear to God.
Caden's such a nice guy. Kaden Lucas, looking into the behind-the-scenes life of Kaden Lucas.
It's not that exciting.
Dave, where's my water?
Is he really the nice man everyone cuts him out to be?
I'm not Dave.
Is William actually Dave? The world may never know.
Yeah. 'Cause you're saying you didn't get this joke, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
I mean, I understood the premise of it, but I just didn't get why it was that funny.
It's not the best. I mean, dude, sometimes you say a joke
Sometimes
and
they
it's not
miss.
that funny, man.
Sometimes you just gotta reach a little bit.
And sometimes some jokes are funny to some people and they're not to other people.
And I'm here in front of the beautiful, scenic Clairemont Park.
I've been having a lot of people talk to me
Woods.
about them being stand-up comedians lately too. So you might see a couple people come up,
In front of
start
that
trying to be a
camera,
comedian here real
society
soon.
up there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, so
You've always told me I should be a comedian.
You should, yeah. I think you're pretty funny. If you was to just, organize the stories and have a punchline at the end of it and shit, yeah.
however,
That's all it takes,
Claremont
man.
News
It's
has
like studying
decided
it,
to air
getting into it.
To you, the infamous shit.
Shit.
However, Claremont News.
It's not me this time.
Damn it, David.
However,
Josh took a while to get
Claremont
this.
News has decided, with heavy hearts, to air the
He looks a
infamous
wee bit
tapes and
hungover.
footage.
I don't think so.
No,
Slow zoom.
this was like the middle of the day.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, how we do our.
We
funny-
need the
our
slow zooms,
Yeah.
Will.
We always put the slow zoom in.
Always add the slow zoom.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I was actually kind of concerned when you fell,
Funny thing about that,
I wasn't.
believe it or not,
but you're trying to kill him.
you're hiding in the fucking bushes.
You don't care.
I watched the prime angle of you falling on your face from the right side view, and it was hysterical.
Gonna be fine, okay? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
is that?
What the fuck is that?
Caden's just like, this is comedy gold.
It is.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Even watching the actual like film is still
And then I
hilarious
just put
to
my
me.
thumb up.
Running. Got it? Hurry. Fucking leg hurts. Dude, calm down.
I think Will did a good job.
Yeah, but say
And
I
Caden did a
think
really
I
good
did
job.
pretty good.
Will did a
job
good
with this
job,
one,
yeah.
So so
The
we
main
told,
strip.
we told the story about breaking in, looking like we're breaking in, and this is a clip of us actually almost getting caught.
Kind of running off to the side.
We're robbing Caden's house.
Don't take your pantyhose off till the cops come.
Don't take your pantyhose off till the cops come.
He's gonna pull out their fucking. Am I cloud chasing? I'm like, oh fuck it, let me pull out my iPhone 11. Fucking, you see that? That's $1,300 flashlight right there. But I'm robbing houses.
But I'm robbing houses.
Hey, who the fuck is that then? Hey. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta do that again. That was bad.
That was bad for just me. Like, Owen did great.
You fucking better listen to me.
I'm taking your fucking wallet, I'm taking your fucking keys, and I'm taking your hairdo too, bud.
I'm gonna become you.
Joke's on you. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Let's get dark quick. You guys ready?
I'll take care of
Will's trying to like organize shit.
Owen just shoots himself in the fucking face.
Which, by the way, we definitely gotta repaint that gun.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
We gotta get it like a fresh paint and then a clear coat.
To my son.
God?
God is Gary Busey.
Which, by the way, Owen Wilson, very tired and half awake when he did that.
We gotta turn William Eats ass to a shirt.
William Eats ass. If you'd buy that shirt, please let us know.
Oh, this is my favorite bit. Because Will realized this like 3 months later.
Oh yeah.
That he's like, wait, Ricky, you've had stuff in your pockets the entire time, like 3 hours we've been filming.
Yeah.
Why have you decided right now to take stuff out of your pockets and stop shooting?
It's my stuff, Caden, okay? I do. It's my stuff.
But why though?
But why though?
But why though?
Caden, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't you do the thing that I do?
It's fine, Caden.
So the funny thing.
There's Owen's cock. We just see a close up of like Owen doesn't even keep his robe like tied. He just lets it hang out.
So the funny thing about that was also that
It
I
was
realized.
fucking cold.
I'll get to it in a second, actually.
It was actually hot.
Wait, hang on, don't click out of it yet.
No, I'm just.
We gotta see Dylan.
I'm looking at the time.
Owen Wilson.
There's Ricky.
That's a sensual look, Ricky.
There's deer in headlights. Will.
Oh, was it a sensual
dear.
look?
That's the only frame me and Will are together.
That's right.
And there's Dylan.
Dylan Roberts.
Music by
Yes.
Dylan Roberts. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes,
And
let the music flow through you.
Oh man, no. So a story I want to tell. So right there at the end, Ricky, Caden corrected Ricky because Ricky like ran up to me and was like, "Will," when my name was what was my name again?
Your name was Elliot.
Elliot.
And your name was
Brandon.
Brandon. At the end of the real film, my ass said, "I love you, Ricky," which is my only line in the entire film.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing there wasn't a different line.
Yeah.
But
It
that
was-
scene was too good.
It was so perfect.
You also
It was-
can't really understand him either.
Yeah.
You got to be listening closely.
Well, you know what he said.
But you did it good.
Yeah,
you,
no,
you,
it's
you
good.
played
Oh
it
yeah,
off.
you did
I just
good.
thought that was funny because we didn't notice that until last week.
Well, when we did that, I feel like in the moment you were like, "Wow, this is really good," and you're like, "I have to do something."
It's one of those moments
to
yeah.
like match that right now because he just set a bar, and I think you definitely set the bar right there with me.
And
Yeah.
I think it's funny too because like it's funny to see like that right.
Yeah.
The ending, those bloopers of Beanie, and I just watched Beanie like a few times this week because we've been talking about it.
Which B&E is my Australian buddy's favorite.
Is it?
It's
That's
Levy's.
good. Yeah.
It's Levy's favorite. Shout out to
Shout out
Levy.
to Levy.
Thanks,
Shout out to
Levy.
Thanks for watching, guy.
Our down under friend.
Our down under friend. Yes, sir.
So fucking it's just cool though, man. It's different.
I get cold chills, man.
Well, it's how fast you switch it on. You know what I mean? It goes from fucking off, having fun, telling jokes to we're real actors all of a sudden. For a second, you know what I mean? We turn it on, and you pump yourself up, and then boom.
That's kind of what the bloopers do, though.
Magic.
They
yeah.
show how fast, because like all the jokes and stuff we made right before that were literally probably like a minute or two before.
Not even a minute.
Shot.
It's not even a minute.
Seconds.
It's seconds, dude.
Before we
Seconds,
do
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So when we roll that
You turn it
footage,
on.
it's like B-roll basically.
Yeah, it's literally when I say, "You guys ready?" and then action, and then it's that end
It's
clip.
on, yeah. Which it's easier to do it for Kaden. When I do it for Will, it's hard.
So, guys, how excited are you to make this movie?
Oh
Pretty
no,
excited.
I am ecstatic.
Which I did get the name right the first time on the podcast. It is Moonlight Hour.
Moonlight Hour.
Moonlight Hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be starring myself, Ricky, and Rachel as the three main. Should we go ahead and drop the other names?
We can
involved?
drop the other ones.
We can name drop.
So, as of right now, and everything could change, we're just going to name drop some very involved people, but going to have Josh Canelthi involved. He's going to either play in some roles, but he's going to be helping with the overall direction of the production. I think he's going to tag along with Austin Newton. He's going to come in and tag and help with the production. Then we got our actors, which are going to be my good buddy Owen Wilson, which he's not been on the podcast yet. We're going to get him on here soon.
Yeah, he lives super far away.
Yeah, he lives super
it's
far
not really
away.
his fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we got, who else is in it? Ben. Ben's going to be in it. Ben
Yeah.
Dumo.
Yep.
Who else? Am I missing people?
Jimmy's in it.
Jimmy's going to be playing.
Jimmy Crupple.
And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
There's only like 8 characters in
And
it.
Oh, hello, Jimmy Crupple.
yeah, it's only 8 people, and just real good friends of ours, people we're comfortable with, that we've done stuff with before.
And
so we
people
can-
giving us their time and
Yeah.
helping
Yeah.
us. And,
Yeah.
just being a part of this production is really appreciated.
There
So
might be
shout
a few
out to
more
those
that I'm
guys.
missing, but
No, that's it.
No, I'd say that's the base crew.
But just super excited to do it.
I noticed we've been super hush-hush about this kind of filming this to anybody kind of
Well,
on
we're
the
I was
outside.
about to say because we're rehearsing today. With
later on.
like a me and you thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna rehearse with Rachel Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Which is gonna be like if you show up, you can show up.
Yeah.
Just at Rachel's mom's house.
Yeah. So it's right down the road.
It's right there.
Right down the road from me.
Right down the road
Yeah,
from my
literally,
house. Okay.
like where I used to live.
Yeah.
But so we'll be doing that, and that's gonna be like we'll focus on her character a lot.
Yeah.
And then in the next few weeks, I'd say we will be starting on filming.
Yeah.
I'd say within the month.
We will be filming by the time this goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be filming by the time this goes up for sure. We'll be in
Yep.
the midst of filming, and it's gonna be fun, man. I'm super excited. We're gonna be working today. Maybe redoing a little bit of the script.
Mm-hmm.
We just had Mike and Nick on. We talked to them about the movies.
Yeah.
That was real cool.
Yep.
They
we just
love the ideas.
recently became Facebook friends as well.
Yeah, shout out to them
Mike and
guys.
Nick.
Go
Yep,
watch their
shout out
shit,
to
man.
them.
For real. Go watch their podcast. I get it.
They made I made the comment about the Italian pizzeria, out
It kind of does.
the green and the red, and I've commented on that video where you guys were Skype calling with him, and he replied, "Hey, I want some pizza now."
Dude,
and I was like, "Me too, bro." I was feeling it.
We've been making pizza up in this mug all the time. We're actually episode 6 with Rachel. We talked about that too.
Yeah. Which, by the way, pineapple goes on pizza.
Yeah,
If it's cooked right.
absolutely. Well, yeah,
Pineapple goes on pizza.
Yeah, you cook the pineapple on top of the pizza.
Yeah.
No, you cook it before.
You cook the
You
pineapple
cook
before.
yeah, and then you put it on top.
Then you
and
put it
let,
on
and you
top.
let it like dry out a little bit.
Yeah.
The only people who get the under the cheese pineapples right is grandmas. And that's the grandmas where I'm at.
I disagree.
They cook it. They cook it real well
no
with
pineapple, no toppings under the cheese. No, that's psycho.
That's not psycho.
Yeah, because I want the
That's
toppings
like
to
the
get
New
cooked.
York style, man. Like
I want the
buffalo.
Well, that's my opinion. You guys can
Yeah.
have whatever opinion you want.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna put toppings on a pizza, they're called toppings.
Toppings.
Understand? That makes sense, right? In the English language.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually kind of a pretty good thing to end it on.
Actually, no. I want to end it on something.
Oh, you want to end it on something? Good.
Where's the name "talking to me, talking to you" come from?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. We do need to clear that up real quick because most people would assume that it. Where would it come? What was it two I said that it would come from?
It would come from Taxi Driver.
So
Like,
yeah,
you
that's
talking
one.
to me?
Yeah, so most people would assume that it would come from that, and then there was another thing that I said it would be associated with. I can't remember what.
I think it is just Taxi Driver, just that Robert De Niro line.
Yeah, and also when we come out, so all right, let's clear this up. So we're gonna be having a movie come out. It's gonna be our full length. We wrote this about 6 months ago.
It's been about 8.
Yeah, about 8 months ago, and we wrote this line in, and it's I'm gonna have Kaden break down the scene. So I'm gonna let Kaden describe it.
So basically how the scene goes down, you have Will's character. He's just in his apartment by himself. Place is trashed. There's lights everywhere, music's thumping. He just does a rail of coke, shoots up. He's dancing everywhere, having a good time. Then he gets a knock, other side of the wall. It's his neighbor, like, yo, turn that shit off. My kids are trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, so I'm like, I'll answer the door. She'll be like, I'll be like, you talking to me? And she'll be like,
Yeah, dumbass.
I'm talking to you. And shut the what was it? Shut the fuck
It's
up.
such shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
bitch.
so I tell her shut the fuck up, and then I slam the door in her face, right?
Yeah.
And then I walk back in, and she fucking starts knocking again, real loud. And I come back out with a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
And start swinging that shit.
And that's gonna be your mom who plays that character.
Yeah, that's the best part. Is it's gonna be my mother, my madre,
Your Maja.
my maja. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun to do. I'm gonna chase my mom with a baseball bat.
This is like fantasies in Will's head he's had since he was a kid.
No, just in recent years.
Just in recent. It wasn't repressed memories as a kid. I experienced them as an adult.
Oh shit. But all right, yeah, that's where it came from. That's where talking to you came from. We didn't jack it from Taxi Driver because I just watched the full film of Taxi Driver last week. So go ahead and say something.
Right, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a great movie. I've seen scenes of that movie. Like I've seen the robbery scene where that dude gets capped and he's like, "Oh man, I got a permit for this." And I've seen the one with the "Be cool, bitch" line.
Yeah.
Which we also wanted to put. We wanted to put that line in a movie. I did actually want to jack that line because I seen that scene.
Yeah, we
before,
do. We did.
We did jack that line, which.
But you don't say it. Ricky says it.
Yeah, I don't say it, and
Yeah.
I think I mean, I just like tense lines, man.
Speaking of Taxi Driver, what was that early Stallone movie where it was like his first one, and there was like basically it was like a frontal like pornographic
You mean
type
it's
thing.
porno?
Yeah.
That was just porn.
Yeah, it was just porn. I forget what the name of it was though.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone did a porno?
Yeah, he did porn. His first
And
movie
then-
was actually Rocky.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah.
And then he did porn.
No, he did porn before
Or
Rocky.
he did porn before Rocky. Yeah.
No fucking way. Didn't you
Joke.
meet him?
Yeah, I met Stallone. Yeah, I've met Stallone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was really cool dude.
Why
Really
you know
cool
that?
dude.
Did you guys go look that up after you met him? Like, he didn't do that.
He didn't do that. Well, yeah, no. When I found out, I was like, did he really do that? And it was because on a show I watched called Big Mouth, they made a joke as like they're going through puberty and such, and they're like, "Do you want to see a movie?" And they pull out Sylvester Stallone. It's like a Sylvester Stallone movie, and like you don't see the TV, but you just hear Stallone and the girl. She's like, "Oh my goodness." He's like, "Oh yeah, no, it's good, it's great, it's good, it's great." Good.
That's fucking hilarious. I never knew that. I'm gonna go look that up now.
It's good. It's great. It's good.
No, I'm
Oh,
gonna find
Rocky,
it.
you're so great. Oh, it's good. It's great. It's good.
Fucking like a fucking montage music's playing in the background.
Yeah, type.
Push
thing.
it to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
Oh man, well with that I'm gonna fucking end this shit, dude. So this has been talking to me, talking to you.
And we're talking to you.
You guys have a good evening or night.
You have
I'm
a great
outta here.
night.